Welcome to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm back. I'm Owen Hayes. You're watching Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented to you by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. Thank you, Fisherman's, for being part of Outdoor GPS. And, of course, Les Schwab. But today is October 7th. I've been gone, right? Now, there was some folks that were a little concerned with that, which I appreciate thoroughly, but no, I just went hunting for a week. I'm back, went bow hunting. Hopefully you caught the show before we wrap things up, before I headed out, I should say. I'll have that report in this upcoming segment on how things went for me, chasing elk and chasing deer and grouse and whatever else I had to tag for, because it seems like you have a pocket full of them and you end up having to put A1 sauce on most of them anyway. And if you don't know what that means, good for you. I'm glad that you don't. Anyway, as always, though, we're going to have some info for you that's going to help you make a decision this week, going forward, of course, on if you're going to be chasing salmon, if you're going to be doing some silvers or Chinook, whatever it might be, or maybe you're like me, getting ready for our upcoming duck season, or you're out chasing deer around with a rifle. There's a lot of options out there right now. We're going to try to line you up on that. We'll have, again, my report from this past week. We're going to have your fish counts going over Bonneville. Not all that interesting this time of year, but already getting reports this morning from below Bonneville. Folks chasing some salmon around and having some success, so we'll get that out there. A reminder for an upcoming CCA event where you can meet John Kaiser in person, which will be very cool. Also, we're going to check in with Katie Suniga and find out what this weather is really going to do. I mean, right now it feels like it's August, right? It's going to be like 86 today, but things are changing. And hopefully they're changing for the next 4 months. But that's just me being selfish. We need water. I'm just going to put it that way. We need lots of water, so we're going to see how that goes. Today's special guest is someone that admittingly, I don't talk to enough here on the show. Each year, though, we do talk to Bob Kratzer. He's the owner-operator of Angler's Guide Service. We talk to him about this time of year, and we always are talking about those. That's a silver, everyone, or a coho, whatever you want to call it. See those white lips on there? A little kite nose, no spots on the back. That's called a silver, for everyone that had trouble with that this year and in years past. But he is one of the originators of twitching jigs. That actual technique, him and friends and others that were up in the same neck of the woods that he operates in up north, at least up north from where I'm at, originated this twitching technique for silvers. Now, this ain't nothing new at this point. We've been talking about this for many years now. Yeah, still, I'm no expert at it, but it is truly my favorite way to go after silvers. Having a chance to go with Cameron Black from Gone Catching Guide Service a couple of times and really kind of getting the feel for it. I love it. It's basically bass fishing for hopefully 20-pound silvers, but 12, 14, 15-pound silvers, like actual fishing. Now, for you bass anglers, I'm not giving you a hard time, but, it's not like just throwing them into the boat. Anyway, it's a ton of fun. It's a great way to go after them. We're going to talk about why and when he uses these different styles of jigs, whatever it might be. If it's from half ounce, 3/8, 3/4 ounce, there's a lot of variation there, different colors, and why, and again, which situation he would use all these different colors. Also, we're going to find out how he likes to get himself and his clients rigged up. Now, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago on one of our Chevy Silverado Tech Tips of the Week. Now we're just going to elaborate on this, again, from one of the individuals that invented it. So can't really get much better of a source than that. So we're going to check in with him here in just a little bit. After that, we're going to have the Deal of the Week for Fisherman's Marine. And again, it's that time of year. If you are a hunter, this is the perfect one for you, especially if you're a little late with getting some of your gear organized before you head out there. It's a good one, like it always is over at Fisherman's, so make sure you stick with us for that. Now, before we get to some, say that again, I'm sorry. Okay, we've got some photos. Now, we're also at the end of this, we're going to show you how you can send these photos in. There's lots of different ways to do it, but probably the easiest and most common way is through our app. We'll get there in just a little bit. Bobber Downs, Erica, thanks for sending it in. Look at that, just a great photo all the way around. Young person in there. Hey, get off that picture. I know that spot, that little what you call it, dock right there in the background. Landmarks, sorry. A face only a mother could love. I don't even think that fish's mother appreciates that face. A blue lean cod, delicious, by the way. Don't be thrown off by that color. It's just really just a rare anomaly with those fish. Very, very cool. Then let's take a look at another Chinook here, obviously on the Columbia Hood River hog. Yeah, it is. I'd almost call that a tomato. And if you're a salmon angler and you don't know what that is, well, that comes from Alaska, or for that matter, way over on the east side, where a lot of the times those fish, if not most of the time, cut just as red as the fish do that we catch below Bonneville. We're just a little snobbish down here. Jameson's first salmon, a dime, by the way. Great photo, too. Hey, that's Clint. Clint! I can tell that's Clint. The glasses. Clint Lowry. How you doing, man? Miss you. But great photo. Oh. Cole's first. Well, listen, Cole, I'm 52 years old, young man. I've been chasing these things for a long time, and I'm going to have my report here coming up in just a little bit, but what a dandy. Just a clean 6x6. Dandy. Good job. That is just awesome. I don't know what to tell you, everyone. That is just with the stick and string, that is extremely difficult to pull off. Trust me, I know. It looks like we got a video here as well. Let's take a look at this. Oh, we're going to get an action shot. Watch that rod. Oh, you just got to love that. David, thanks for sending that in. That's that 360 thump getting interrupted. There? Oh, it's there. Look at the bend in that rod. Already got reports this morning from that exact area, too, by the way. It's kind of interesting how the fish, the numbers going over Bonneville are really, really, really gone. But the fishing below Bonneville, still very, very good. So if you get that chance to get out there and have some fun, I would highly recommend that you do it. It's a great opportunity to maybe put a couple extra fish in the freezer, a couple extra on the smoker. Make some of the neighbors or friends and family happy with some of that smoked salmon, the fresh smoked salmon. And, oh, did you see that? It broke off. Get it in the boat. Right as he put it in, right into the net, that thing snapped. That's a little bit of luck. Oh, beautiful. Great video, man. Look at that. Great shot. Thank you for sending that in. We appreciate it. Anytime you have an opportunity to do so, and here's how you do it. It's a Fox 12 app. Once you download it, it's easy to find. Of course, you're going to find Outdoor GPS. Click on that. You'll scroll down. It'll show you how and where to upload your photos and videos. Now, I see little messages all the time. That's not what I do. That's what Ryan does. That's why we have the best producer in the outdoor industry working for us here at Outdoor GPS. Thank goodness, because I don't do that stuff. But there's a lot of folks that always have trouble with those, and 9 out of 10 times, okay? Not always, just most of the time. It's a user error thing. So, but Ryan is great about helping you out. So if you have issues with that, just send him a message through Facebook on our app, whatever it is, and he gets back to everyone as best as possible, of course, and gets that done. So if you've been sending photos in, you haven't seen them yet, just be patient. We put them up as we get them. So just, it's like being in line. First come, first serve. All right, we're going to cut to a quick break. I want to save some time. I got a long report coming. I'm going to, in my report, if you've been watching me for 15 years, I've been hunting elk for a lot longer than that with a stick and string, right? I've never once, not one time, have I ever sent an arrow at an elk. Well, I did this year. We'll be back to that in just a minute.